Alors, tac, tac, tac. Ok. Test. Alors, ça a l'air de marcher. Test. Ok. Ok. Test. Il y a une latence quand même. Bon. Alors, comment je peux gérer cette latence? Ça devrait être mieux là. Test, test. Hmm. Non, je me suis gouré de nom. Euh, c'est où qu'on va pour ça? Stream, ça. Retard du stream, non, j'en veux pas. Oh là là. Ah, ok. Ça, FABTCG, c'est mieux. Voilà. Ok, on y arrive. Okay, so Auxilio. Ok. Donc là, la question c'est est-ce que c'est décimateur ou est-ce que c'est classique? Je pense que dans tous les cas, on part sur ça. Classique. Ok, so. Tac, tac, tac. Race plates. Bottom. Temper, 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 temper. Mm. 10. Alors, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On peut tout bloquer. Ok. Heads up qui est banni. That's great. Wagers courage. Il envoie l'épée. 11. Toujours plus, non? So, what are we gonna do now? Let's see. We can deny the token generation of the courage because it's an action, but we cannot deny the hero power that creates a gold token with Repel Away. As such, can we block 11? Chilling. Like, spend like 2 cards. I would spend like 4. That's a tool ask. I have like 1 sealer. I think I'm gonna go with very simple block 6 here. I'm gonna have to take damage anyway, so let's block 6 and take 5. So let's go with the Scale Pillar. Take Tunic, send Surgical. We have a blue on top, that's great. So we do take 2 cards here, which is great. And he just sends the bill. 4. Okay, so I want to free up my arsenal here. So I can Codex. If I do that, I'm losing a card here. So should probably like block 3 and take 1. Okay, let's block 6. Take the upper hand, did a great hit. I will leave it on top. Taking 2 cards again, that's great. Let's send this for 2. I will block 2 here. No need to overblock anything. Then let's go with all red hand is sorry. Okay, leave no witness and blue gloss on bottom here. So attacking with a double down is probably gonna wager in reaction step. What I want to do is probably pitch this cut to the chase with my coercive to go with my two contracts that I just pitched. So I can block 3 easily. And I can't prevent double down from creating tokens. I'm not sure. I think blocking 3 either way is just a better move here. So this is what I'm gonna do. Yo. That's a lot of damage. Let's go like this. We take 2 count, that's great. Okay, that's just a 3. Keeping both just a nick is very, very greedy. I kinda want to do it though. Right, so let's see what he does. Okay, becomes 6. So I can't play both with my 2 reds. I think it's better if I use my tunic to play untorrented right now. Pitch these 2. Lesson learned. I mean, it's okay. Just gonna send them the living witness. So. Et bonjour, pause caca07, un nom tout à fait excellent. Oui, je me tente un petit stream, c'est mon jour de repos de travail, j'en profite. On verra si c'est bien. J'ai essayé de réduire la latence au maximum entre le stream et les commentaires, on verra si ça marche. Alors, un Frelty. On va y donner. On va y donner un. Je réfléchis. On va y donner rien du tout. Et on va faire ça. Hop, on rééquipe les bots, on envoie le prognosis. On envoie le Justinic. Et le masque. Et tout qui touche. Hop 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 hop, on bannit plein de cartes. On gagne plein de PV. C'est cool. Petit bloc 3 ici. Alors ça fait quoi? Soit je prends 2 et il crée un gold, soit je défausse une carte. C'est un peu relou. On va prendre les deux du coup. Alors, donc qui destroy a card in the arsenal? Et takes the upper end pour arriver à 8. Du coup, j'ai pas envie de tout bloquer. C'est un peu relou. On touche qu'un fois 1 là, c'est un peu dommage. En plus, on prend très cher. Hop, Codex of Reality. Ça va juste être ce Leave No Witness, je pense. Blunton sur le dessus. Ah, il avait la défense réaction, dommage. Provoque. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Défausse le shelter. Ah mais non, je suis con, il a un Blunton. Ah non, c'est bon, il l'avait pioché. Je me suis fait peur tout seul. If you want me to speak in English for the people that have joined the stream, please feel free to tell me. I'm fine with speaking in English. Là, on a joué 2 hunters sur les 3, il nous en reste un. Tac, on va baisser un peu ça, comme ça vous m'entendez plus facilement également. Si c'est trop fort, faut me dire. Alors Justinic, j'en ai joué qu'un seul. J'ai envie de garder les double trouble quand même. Prognosis, j'en ai joué un seul également. On va bloc 3 ça. Alors, défense réaction, on passe à 7. Défense réaction, on passe à 11. Prends un. Il écrit tout plein de tokens. On va casser le gold pour piocher. Utiliser la tunique pour envoyer ce CNC. Alors, j'ai passé mes 3 shelters. Arsenal se coercive. C'est dur, c'est dur. Alors. J'ai quoi? J'ai pas de trappe, donc ça va être un bloc 3. On va sync le Justinic. The winner destroy a card in the row Arsenal. Ah, il est chiant, ça m'oblige à prendre des dégâts. J'avais pas envie, moi. Il a 9 gold, vous vous rendez compte? Alors. Ah, la plus forte parmi ça. Sûrement Into the Muck. Quattro. On va dire no blocks. On va rééquiper les bottes. On va envoyer ce surgical. Double down qui est proposé. On va dire non au double down, on va le mettre sous le dessous du deck. High block 4. Draw une tête, on va le mettre sur le dessous également. Alors on lui bannit en bleu du dessus. Et là si j'enlève ça, il peut pas wager. Donc on va lui enlever son wager. Ah, il a réussi à choper un wager. Oh là là, ça tape si fort. Alors 3, 6, 10, 12. Je prendrai quand même 2. On va prendre 4, tant pis. Ouais, tant pis, là je peux pas. Est-ce qu'il me reste Oasis? Il me reste 2 Oasis. On va garder la tunique. On va donc envoyer ce Leave No Witness. Prognosis, donc un Justinic ne doivent pas être très loin non plus. Bluff catch. 2 bluff catch. Et là il me all-in avec 8 gold. Oh là là. C'est trop. Je suis mort. Hein. 25. Alors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14. 14, ça fait que je prendrais combien? Je prendrais 11. Je meurs. Donc même en mettant tout, je meurs là. Ah, je prends 9, ouais, je meurs quand même. Oh là là. Puissant, Olympia. Et là, j'arrivais à ma pitch stack dans un moment encore. Enfin, le prochain tour, elle commence à arriver. Ah, il suffisait que je survive à ce tour-là. J'ai pas réussi à bannir son all-in, malheureusement. Il est vraiment pas facile ce match-up. Allez, on va relancer une partie. Alors, Teklosen. Teklo. Alors lui, il est un peu spécial. Ça va être plutôt Scalp Healer. 60 cartes, ça me paraît bien. On va peut-être mettre 63 avec Sigil. Peut-être mettre les Oasis aussi. Non, faisons juste Sigil. On va enlever quelques trappes. Bon bah il est parti. Yeah, Arsentai. Pretty much awkward hands, but I pitched the Justinic, so I was expecting them to come just like 2 turns after that, and they didn't come because I died to all in, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, so Betsy, we just put everything beside Pilfer the Tomb. Go with Craven Claw, Spider's Bite, or maybe Nerve Scalper instead for Betsy, and then can confirm the deck. So the goal of Betsy, very simple, just try not to die to the log. Very simple indeed. This will be pitch. And then pitch again. We're going to pitch away both of these actually. And then send this for 4 damage. Just to try to convert some hands. I don't want any of these in my arsenal for now. So just going for low play. We even take him Fateful Sin and 1 damage going through. He played Call to the Grave and discarded Fiddlers. Okay, these types of deck. So overpower here. Well, I can't really block. So you're going to be pitch, pitch, Planet the Poor, Arsenal this. So I can't block it at all, so let's just take 7. Send Craven, cool. Maybe I should Arsenal the Codex instead of the Overcrowded. That way I don't have 2 Codex back to back on my pitch stack. If we ever go to that. So I want to have, I guess, Gravencall online as soon as possible, but it will be difficult for me to play around the enormous damage my driver can present each turn. It's really one of our worst matchups too, so let's just see how it goes, I think. For now, let's pitch both. I think it's best if I Arsenal this Overcrowded. And then send the Plunder the Poor. Yeah, Edge of the Seats goes bottom. No blocks. And he had Oasis, Respite. Do I want to use Gravencore right now? The on it is not significant enough, I think. So I just pass. Okay, he sends. That's 7 overpower. So that's block 7 and pass, I guess. So let's pitch for 7. And I get a gold. Now I gain 3 life and pass back the turn. Okay. Give and take. If I defend with an action card, they can put an action card with cost less from a graveyard. So the only action card they have is Cold's Grave. Though, I mean, that's fine, but should I block this? Probably not. My guess would be no. And the pile driver comes in for 7 and overpower. So 1, 2, and 6, and 1, that's 7. And I get another gold. So I will probably use this gold to draw a card. And then send in Craven Call for 1 damage. And just send the CNC. And we take 2 cards, so that's fine. Okay, so that's just 6, right? With the wager still active. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 really good blocking cards because I want to keep both Katsu Chase and Bloodloss here. So let's see what I do. I think what I'm going to do is use Oasis by pitching fair to chap so I can keep my tunic counter to pay for blood loss. And I'm taking 2, so he gets to create gold, but we can't block them all. And I use tunic here. Tension in the air. That's a red card. That's exactly what I want to banish. So you have the gauntlets of Iron Wheel, but he still needs to heavily block if he wants to commit that, which would make my cut to the chase give only a +2. So he still need to give me 5 blocks on the equipments here. Right, I'm not going to react if he does not react either. Trigger blood loss before. 1 red, 1 blue, and then another blue. Okay. Using Sigil and Arsenal this one. Okay, he's going for the 5 and go again. I have only 1 silver. I have no attacks in this hand, so it will probably be a blocking hand. Let's have that full value out of red trap with a weapon swing probably. Okay. So that's 5. 5 is covered by boots and shelter. And I get a gold. Yay. So if I draw 1 attack, like this one for example, it's very good. No blocks. I will still use just a nick because otherwise it's a break. He add the staunch response. Okay, so this blocks 7. I can't really deal with that. I should have probably just wait. I got a little greedy here. So it's a 6 with the wager again. Guess maybe I should block it like it's a 7, but I'm losing too much cards out of deck. I need to present some disruptive hits. I could put some in some music, like free of use music, to go with everything. Free of use music. Like, I guess I could use this one, NBI. We get the music. Up. A little trick. This is right, that way you have some background music. Tell me if the music is too loud. Maybe this is maybe better. Now that's a good banish. I'm happy with that. Okay. We are getting there. I will not equip the walkers, nor the mask. I want to keep my silvers for the Craven Call. That I am going to buy back very soon. Just sending this for one golden. It's just one damage, but you know, every damage counts. Okay, just conceded. I don't really know why. Okay. I mean, that CNC was hard on him, but he couldn't still send the pile dryer, like, it's fine. I'm drawing not really good hands too. I had some things going on, so I don't know, I could have won that game if he didn't stop playing, I guess. Yay, we won against Betsy! Alright, next game. Great! Okay, I will be able to try out my tech. So 60 with both pilfers, the free repair way for the goals, and free unmake. We have Craven Co, we have everything we need. Okay. He wants gold, I don't want him to have gold. Unfortunate, but the only way I have to kill Chum right now is sending this card into Chum. Murderous Rubble, we go to the bottom. And both side exchange, I will leave it on top. Okay, we are not going to arsenal this, we want to use the effects. Right, so let's think this. I was hoping for a blue here. He's using his only gold, so now Hunter Hunted becomes very dangerous for him. And he's sending Conqueror that have no real on it. I will still I will no block because I want to kill Rugamontis with my attack. So you're taking the damage here, not very important. I mean, I could Hunter Hunted this, prevents damage. Back alley break line. I think that's mainly a one-off, so not really good. He had both side exchange in hand. So how many whalers is he playing? There is no whalers. Okay. And both side was indeed a one-off. So unlucky for me here. Call to the Grave extended out is such a beautiful card. I mean, just sending 6 and not using the hook, that Gravy player is not playing very good. Lucky for me. he had the fearless. Nice. Okay. Okay, so the plan here would be to go Bloodlust directly onto Chum. Okay, let's see what he does first. 3 go again. Okay. Like if I do this, then I have dagger, dagger, dagger. And cursive. Okay, I need my 4 cards here. Here, I need them all. Dead threads, sending the Chum. It's gonna hook. And attack with Chum for 4 damage. I don't want him to have any gold, so well, I have to block this. Okay, so change of plan, we're going with the nerve scalpel on Rigamontis. Try and really kill him here. Okay. And then it will be Bloodlust directly on Gravy here. Because I needed to block, so I didn't have all 4 cards to send everything. Sawbones is a nice card to find on top. I will leave it here. I will use Mask. Trigger Mask before. And then we have a blue. Okay. Unlucky, no reds. Abastiller. Anka. Coming in for 5 with Anka, with the Horn Hits. I will use Oasis here. Okay, so I'm taking the damage because I want to swing into Germontis. And I'm gonna swing into Enka. try to use coercive here, find the red. We are hoping for red to gain the go again. No reds. Well, deck is mainly blue, so no surprises here. So Tipple is probably the strongest card here because it creates gold. So I'm going to ban Tipple. And just arsenal this nice card. So we have 2 unmakes here. So he does not have currently any ally besides Scuba in his graveyard. So if he does not play Scuba, which I'm pretty sure he will, we can just unmake the Scuba. Okay, place it. Launcher gets him 2 gold. Maybe that's a lot of golds. Okay. So we can't really play around Fearless for forever. So I think I'm just gonna have to tough decisions here. Should I just... Yeah, I think I'm going to just, you know, send dagger. Then send the Plunder into Scuba. Do I want to sink Scuba? Yes. Leyline turn. Here we go, double Leyline turn. That's a lot of damage. Discards Anka, gets go again. But I will be hit, that's for sure. So plays Anka. And attack me for 9. Well, Codex might just be a block card here, because I am too low on HP to prevent everything. I'm just going to take as less damage as I can, and then send this unmake onto Chum. Hope he does not have Fearless. He does not, so that's great. That means next turn I can Codex into another unmake as well. He uses his hero power a bit too often. That's a mistake from players that do not know the matchup. Because I will be able to play my defense reaction now, and he will not like it, that's for sure. Cheating Scoundrel. Tip the barkeep. That's a lot of good setup. Ah. Sloop for 9. Ouch. Let's play this because it is buffed, so I get to create the inertia trap. He gets a gold, I can't really do much about that. Oh really? Okay. Well. Let's try and block a little bit. We got a sloop, that's really unfortunate again. Yeah, that's another one off. That turn was crazy. Let's equip the boots because I am in a desperate need of life points here. Crazy turn before, sending like 22 damage, destroying my arsenal. Too strong. Gold is so broken as a resource. The new deck is mostly blues. That's a awkward hand. See, that's why I don't like the Jan package, the Justinic package. It's less so clunky most of the time. So that's a 6. It's block 6. I'm in big trouble. Probably need to kill this Rigamortis. We have so much options to... yeah, I guess that's my best move here. Yeah, you just have so much action points and stuff. How do you expect me to win that? Okay, let's block 5. And Conqueror for 11. Like that's normal thing to do. And you can just send probably the 4 next. Like, what am I supposed to do? This hero is so stupid. Yeah, that's 16 value per turn. Like, really strong turns. Good game. another gravy bones. Okay, let's try again. Start things off with a conqueror. Okay. I guess I'm blocking. Okay, that's a hand for sure. For sure, that's a good hand, so let's go with that. When just a nick is good, it's really good, but when it's bad, it's just so bad. The floor and the ceiling of the cards are so far apart that I don't know if it's justified to just play it. I obviously is going to expect just a nick, but he's not going to expect two of those. Do I play the two? Probably not. I mean, no, that's not good to play both. We got Whaler and another ally. Ooh, that's rough. Let's arsenal just to nick, and we are rewarded for our passions here. We got 3 allies out of this. That was very, very good. Completely different start from the previous game, and he just surrenders. Like, I get it. Makes sense. Hey, I got 15 average value. Okay, well, let's go for another. I'm curious about this. Okay, Levaya. 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 I don't know how do you say that though. So she goes into the brute life, I guess. Yep. Okay. Carrion Husk, Flashback, Gauntlets of Rex, and Scabskin with Hexacore. Okay, playing 69 cards. That's rough. Alright, so what do I want to do? I think it's simple surgical going in. So Iris faces. Probably just put everything he had in the deck. So yeah, maybe attacking is the bad choice, but I'm fine with this. So send backing is the answer. Let's just block. Shoe of Strength. We get 2 reds, that's 2 silvers, and in this matchup 2 life points. So that's great. Hello to everyone that's just joined the stream. So we're doing Talishar games, chilling. If you have any questions or anything about the game, well, feel free to ask. I'm here to listen to you and answer your questions. Another sandpacking. That's terrible. Right, so I guess I just don't want it to be banned, so just block. Swing big. That does not fulfill my contract, but that's a still great card to banish, so... And it's good because if I get to play Uncharonted in my next hand, I get to banish Swing Big all 3 copies as well, so... Okay, let's just gain 3 life and pass. Okay, Dread Screamer is on. Doomsday. Well. What happens? What happened? Why am I the other player now? What just happened? What? What is this? Hello, Slim Tammy T. So been using your list prior to the most recent change, Double Trouble, Blood Loss, curious about your thoughts. Currently undefeated across 15 games with your list and really enjoying the hero. So I'm so glad you like the game and the list. So yeah, I've made those changes because they appeared necessary to defeat Decimator, Great Axe builds. And it also gives me some weight inside the aggro matchup. Basically, so yeah, I really like the stability of Blood Loss, but I think Double Trouble and Just Persuasive and Just Unique are really great cards. The issue is stability mainly, so if you can wager this stability away and have something, let's say, more stable, you can really use them and it's basically better. So this game has completely crashed, unfortunately. Just go back to the menu. It's 3 Through these lists that I play now, I have Prognosis, Double Trouble, and Just a Nick. So at a game where I tracks my opponent last digit for that I got them Coercive. Yeah, Coercive is such a strong card. I really like it. When they released it, it was so powerful. Gravencore, I have not moved away from it just now. I put them back in the list with the Flick Knives package because it's synergistic with Double Trouble requirement of having 2 attack reactions. I might just put them away because it's not that great, Gravencore currently, so I might just want to have my black tech back and just go with the Graven arms and the black tech Whisperers. This is all still subject to change, obviously. I'm preparing for a World Championship actually, so I'm just trying to see what fits more in the list and what is the best. The ideal best will be to be all contracts, because Cut to the Chase is just better, and I would remove Just a Nick to have like maybe other Cut to the Chase or another contract, but I'm trying to go for the higher ceilings play rather than the stability play, basically. What happens here? Okay. Let's go for K. A local competitive league starts next week, which I'll play Huntsman for using a variation of your list. Plan is nice, but I find them to be 3 blocks unless draw at the same times with Double Trouble or Prognosis. Well, that's true, but I mean, any card can be a 3 block if drawn at the wrong time. The best use case for Just a Nick is pitch stacking, obviously, so you can pitch stack them with their counterparts when you find them later. If you get both at the same hand, that's just great, but it does not happen often. I think you can still use the only contract slits, like you could remove, let's see, you could remove Double Trouble, Prognosis and Just a Nick, put back like sack the Shifty for the red slots, and for the blue slots you could have like Excessive Bloodlust Blue, and instead of the other one, what could you put? Let's see, what could be best for the other blue slots? I mean, I've always enjoyed Plunder the Pool Blue, but it's just me. You could lower your blue count total. Like you could put like a third blue shred, a third yellow shred, and probably like a third frailty trap to go really in the warrior meta. Oh, we have a player, and he left. I guess no one wants to play Huntsman. Where are you from, Slim Tummy T? I'm guessing the US, but maybe not. Because I found that most of my viewers were actually from the US, which is fun. Yeah, the Hala matchup is let's say it's not favored, but you can win. That's fine. It's a winnable matchup. Like, yeah, I guess it's favored in a sense because she plays lots in reaction, and you too, so you always have the last word, and you have more disruption than her. New Zealand. Oh, her partner is sick. Oh no. Well, good luck on the recovery, and I hope you'll be fine. So yeah, the Ala matchup is fine. The Gravy is still a nightmare to deal with. The gold they generate just gets too much value, and they have too much good cards. Even with all the tech in the world, if they just eye roll you, you just die. So yeah, that's it. I should put myself in a lobby that is not competitive, so people just join me like this. Okay, we have a KO reviled. I want to go first. We're going for fatigue. It's a sleepy time build. It gets lots of defense reaction, so I guess Nerve Scalpel is probably best, but Spider's Bite is so good, I don't know. Let's try Spider's Bite this one. And let's just go for this. Good luck and have fun. So he plays 70 cards, that's a lot. And classic builds otherwise. Okay, so we're going for this Spider's Bite. We get a looking for a scrap. Oh, that's great. And then just 1 damage on the Graven Coal. And we get 1 damage through, yay! Let's just Arsenal. Specific approach to using Hunter Hunted. I mean, as soon as you can is probably the best. Otherwise, you can pitch it away if they have ways to play around Hunter Hunted. The best use case is probably to see the card with the contract effect with your hero power or with coercive beforehand, and then just do it that way. So I can have, you're telling me I can have a nice a nice quicken here. That's so kind of you, actually. A splatter skull. That's a great hit. Using it very early is often best because when you see a card, they probably didn't play the other copies, so you get often the what's the word? The full. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the words. Let's just pass here. The full playset. That's what I was looking for. So Leave No Witness into Leave No Witness is a good play, so I might go for that. Skavskin has 6, that's a lot. So we send the 4. There's no real on it, but does Kaio have real on it? I'm not sure. Let's just block. And show of strengths. So 8. I still have 1 AP after, maybe a good card in arsenal. So I will take the 8 here. Like if it's a CNC in his arsenal, I want to be able to block it. Okay. So we're not going to equip the Graven Walkers yet. We are going for the Leave No Witness. Go again into Leave No Witness. We're keeping more cards in hand to play around Scowling Flashback, obviously. Okay, he blocks 5, that's fine. And then I go for another Leave No Witness. Offensive Behavior, that's not a card I want to ban. Okay, I think I want to do nothing here. Okay, you have a thing below. Unfortunately for me. I will flick this and equip it right way. Then gain the 3 life and pass. Okay. Okay, so do I have any traps yet? I do not. Do I want to keep all 3 of these to just send Untrap Logistonic? That's not really good, is it? No. I mean, I'm still threatening damage, and it's very important in this matchup, so yeah, I get that's a play. Hello, Jokotan. Welcome to the stream. We're playing against KO here. So 4 can become, let's see, 6 can become 9. I guess I will block 6. And then just send this double trouble. Maybe force the Hermit here. So there is nothing to steal. go in life total just before him. 1 ban, 2 ban, 2 more bans. And he send the CNC. I'm blocking it, I guess. Yeah, life is too important in this matchup. Okay, that's a bizarre hand. Let's block. And the swing big. Well, blocking this will cost me too much. I think I will need to send it. Let's keep the tunic for Oasis. Maybe I should just send 2, but then if I do that and flashback me, I don't have a turn. So yeah, that's best. Blocks 4. I mean, that's fine. You're having a hard time into Sledge Jarl. Yes, for sure. So wait, the music is actually quite annoying and not very good. Right. Right, this would be better. So, to beat Sledge Jarl, well, it depends for sure about your list. At first, are you playing Graven Call in the Sledge matchup, or do you not have it at all in the list? Okay, so we're going for that. No Graven at the moment. Okay, so I'm taking a beat here. Okay, pummel. Okay, that's great. Let's just go for that. We'll use corrosive here, ban the pummel. So to beat Jarl, let's see. I get the best thing you can do is swing daggers very often and try to present positive traits, meaning that you use 1 card and you try to get at least 2. So using 1 card to get 2 or using 0 card with like dagger swing to get 1 is always good. You need to be careful about some stuff. Sorry. Thinking. Let's block 3. No, yes, pass. Yeah, trying to have positive traits is the best. all neutral traits because Hunter Hunted is quite strong in the matchup. If they play the crown that plays around Hunter Hunted, I would suggest pitching them for the second cycle until they don't have it anymore. Like delay it as much as possible. So going for 2, which can become 7, right? Or 6. Let's block 2 for now. Okay. Oh, he had another action points. I forgot about that. And damage is a lot. I'm going to block 3. Or am I going to block 9 here? Huh. Is the last swing big? Yes. So maybe I should block everything, get my quicken. Wait, sorry. Sorry. Okay, so block 6 and discard this to get the frailty, the inertia trap, and block this. Ah, but they didn't have any power. That was not good of mine. It was a mistake. Well. The 4 damage going through can become a 9. That's so annoying though. So annoying. What can I do for that? I can't just block. I'm going to lose otherwise, so I will need to take some damage. I guess no block this. And okay, yeah, to sum up, against Jarl, I would say try to have positive traits. That's the best. And at worst, you need to have neutral traits. There are some cards where you can't really do that, like for example Okino that is fused. For that, I would suggest try to always have defense reaction in arsenal. Prepare for dominate, prepare for huge numbers, and yeah, that's about it. So it's sending 3 here. Interesting. I will block. I will send this Graven Call. Okay, I get a card from hand here. I will use Tunic, Codex, and send this CNC. Mm-mm-mm. Blocks 3. I could win the trade here. See, that's what I'm talking about, Jokutan. You give me a card and I get another card, so that's a 2-for-1 trade, which I will gladly accept. That's a positive trade for me, and I even get a silver for that. Have I played all 3 of my reactions? I have not, only one. Okay. Show of strengths, coming in for 8. Boom. And block 7 here. I've already banned 2 pommel. I hope he does not have the 3rd one. I don't remember when looking through his deck if he played 3 or 2. So we go with another Plunder the Poor here. Reckless Arithmetic is not a card I'm interested about, even though it's probably a playset, so that's a great ban, but I think I'm going to it, so it's not a card I want. Maybe he gives me the headpiece, that is a good bait here. Like he gives clothes and headpiece. That would be a good time. Okay, Romp is not a card I want either. Mocking Blow is a good ban. Okay, so we talked about that. Bad Breath intimidates me. And then send the big body. I can go up to 12, that's so huge actually. Like I won't be able to block everything anyway, so... Pummel, oof. Outside interference, so I only get 1 silver, that's really not good. So what does he have left? Okay. Okay, we're going for the CNC again. And we do take 2 cards, so that's great. Arsenal Shred, okay. Show of Strengths for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Let's gain my 3 life and just pass back. This card is funny. Oh, that's not good. Ooh. So it can go to 7 plus 6, so it can go to 13. Ooh. One card spent for 13 damage. That's huge. That's so huge. What can I do for that? I block 3, 6, take 7, go to 4. That's so hard. I need to block everything, I think. I need more HP. Go up to 12. Okay, that's 1. And Gets Go again can go up to 6. Ay. That's a good card. I guess I'm gonna have to block 3, respect it a bit. I'm very behind on cards. 1 card 13 is absurd. I can't really block that. That's a complicated game, yeah, for sure. So I'm getting the gloves and the count from hand, I guess. I am. Okay, so let's go with the shred. Actually, destroying the gloves is maybe more interesting here. Let's go with that. We're going to hit, we ban that from the top. We're going to ban this booze. Equip the walkers. Right, so not many cards left. Fate Foreseen goes to the bottom. And this one is really tough. Alright, so I'm taking his last equipment. I was hoping for another block, but it did not. Play the Villainous Pose. Gets a Mocking Blow red. Oh my god, that's already for 9. And he can go like 5 more? 14, that's absurd. That's just so much damage. What can I do? 5, 9. I block 9, it case plus 5, I'm dead. Let's block like this. Well, Oracle Romp it is. And you have 1 in pitch, so not the best. And you have like 2 here. So you have 4 cards in his next end, which is Reckless, Steal a Victory, Fateful Sin, and Lay Down. And I'm taking 4. Equipping the Walkers again. So he have a Fateful Sin in his hand. Hello, Eldariel. Let's see, what can I do? Giving him anything is... I'm so dead. This is one of the other matchups you can encounter. So, does he have another crowded in there? He does not. Okay. Even though Witness is useless, because you have a Fateful Sin, so I just go with the Blood Loss, I guess. And he can just retrieve any card from his graveyard, which would probably be a Mocking Blow, because the card is absurd and way too strong. And then I just die, because I only have 4 cards remaining. I am just dead. Hero power that gives +5 is... every turn it's just too much. Then you get the Mocking Blow, you discard whatever, like lay down the challenge, probably. Yeah. And then I just die, because I'm a... that is too difficult. Too much damage. Oh, maybe... maybe you're right, Eldariel, maybe. I didn't see the right path to this one. So you can go like it's either 4 or 9. It's so stupid. But if I block 9, I'm just dead. So what can I do? Like, sure. You have a red and anything you can just pitch. I'm just dead. Boom, what you gonna do? Yeah, good game. Can't really do anything. Can just claw me to death. Too much value out of all of that. It's a hard matchup to deal with. One of the hardest for sure. When I encountered it in some pro quests, I always lost to. I guess Kravenko was not really the right choice because I didn't manage to get damage through, and he always had the advantage life points too. My Justinic were just used to close the gap on HP. Could have maybe kept them, but then my turn was awkward. That was a tough matchup. I don't really know the best way. I got only two. My defense reaction got Splatter Skull, the first one, so that was very good. But then the other one got what would it? I think it was. I don't remember actually. Yeah, I banned two Permals and so I banned a lot of Mocking Blows. I don't really know what else can I do. It's just a hard matchup. Well, GG's. Okay, let's go for one more game. Yeah, that was a hard matchup. RKO is really tough. And he managed to get the advantage in life points at all points throughout the game. So, tough. So, Ocilio in the blind, I'm going for the AB4 setup. And we'll see if it's Gone in the Flash or Arcane. And it's Arcane, right. So we have the right setup. You will see now how the Ocilio matchup goes. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, eating Mocking Blow with Centaur is maybe the only really real out. Eating outside interference is also very, very good. Siege of Aether, I do not care about that. It's going bottom. So he prevents one, probably best use of Stonewall Gauntlet here, unless he waits for something that have a better on it. Right, I'm taking two spells. That's so good, actually. And we're going to Arsenal Oasis here. Right, so he passes the turn. I'm pitching these. That's just blue in this matchup. And just sending the surgical. Constellar Uplift is not what I want to ban. Okay, and we get to use our sigil. Okay, just end this turn here. So I don't have. I have 2 reaction if he blocks. So I could go for that. It's not too bad. Otherwise I just use coercive and that's it. Since silver is not necessary in this matchup, just banning like Wheel of Arcana, for example, is really great. Boom. And just pass. Right, so usually I would tell you, well, you use coercive previous turn, so remember what was on top with the other 2 cards, because if you draw a hunter or hunted, then that's the best. It's not what's happening right now, so because Arcane does not really have any damaging spells. What is this doing? Okay, I'm getting way too much value out of my cards. Contemplation is not interesting. No blocks. Fate Foreseen from hand is going to be not happy about that. And he had also the Symbio that he drew just earlier. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm fine. Let's go for another. Burn Bear, that's a great count to hit. 6 damage left. Sometimes 7. Yeah, the loop is great, but if I just kill him through damage because he does not attack me, there is no loop to be afraid of. Okay. We get a ban. Mental block. That's okay. Not the best. I'm not even sure this Auxilio plays the loop. So the list I trained with play 9 defense reactions, so 3 shelters, Sing Billows, and 3 Fate Foreseen. So I would say this is normal now, but I don't know, I guess it depends really on the list you face. Yeah, let's go for that. Keep my blue in hand. Snap back. We get a hit, and we get snap back. And we gain 3 life and just go back to 44 and pass a turn. Right. We gained 3 life. And what does he do next? Because he's not doing much right now. Okay. That's 6 Arcane. Let's go with pitch. Again, 3 life again. And pass. Okay. So I want to use my Just Make, but not with Unmake. I want it to be Prognosis, probably. So let's just cycle, do a small IP one here, that's fine. But yeah, Auxilio Arcane lists, the one I saw were playing 9 defense reaction, but they were not playing Stalwart Gauntlet, they were playing Metacarpus Nodes. So that's a different kind of tech here. Okay. So Eco Flash is to play. Some list play the new chest too. That gives 1 resource when you play a reaction. And when you play a lightning card, I mean. Wow, he's going all out. Right, I'm taking 1, you win. Let's go with the Prognosis play. Probably gets the gloves boots. But then only 1 defense reaction does not cover every damage. So that's still dangerous for him to just block with the gloves. I think this Auxilio is cycling way too much with his hero power. He's going to be decked out very rapidly doing that. So he gives me a 3 block and I will just play my Justinic. If he has a defense reaction, well, good for him. If he does not, well, I'm in the best spot. And he does not, so he takes 3. I get drum rolls. Okay, use Save the Stones here, pitching the 2 cards in his hand. That's a good fine thing to do. So I still get 2 cards out of his deck here, but he gets to shuffle 3 back. Okay. So the next build for the tomb I draw will be to banish this Save the Stones, so he does not have the loop with the tapless and fast. So he puts Burn there and Snap back. Okay, only 2 cards. I get a Shelter and I get a Turn to Mind Fire. Okay, so that's 1 life. And we get to have a nice CNC moment here. I just like this. And it's still Auxilios again, like, I think it's the mistake. You should not Auxilio that much. I'm going slowly on the grind here. Pitching the Codex, keeping the Shelter in case I need to pitch. So I'm taking 2 cards again. I feel like he's blocking a lot and also using his hero power too much. Like, again, he uses it. What are you doing? What are you searching for? What is it that you're searching for? This comes in for 3, so I'm going to pitch 3. Like, that's just bad. What are you doing? Yeah, you want at least to tap the boulder, right? Yeah, for sure, yeah. So you tap the boulder, use Constellar Uplift, so I will discard Shelter here, it's a great move here. So it's 2, I will prevent 1. Now we'll use Tunic here. So I can have, so it comes in for 4? Right, yeah, 4. Let's just pitch 4, so. And I'm going to pass with this prognosis in hand. It's really no use to send it vanilla, because you can just block with the gauntlets and be fine with it. Burn Bear is to send here. Let's just pitch, take 2. Let's strike twice, so let's just pitch again. Okay, boom. And we're just going to pass. I'm not in a hurry, so like I'm just fine here. Okay. I'm going to use 1 Oasis here, because I only have reds. So this will help me tank much more damage. So IB2, taking nothing. And it's the turn. Right, so pitch the CNC to send the blood loss. Comet collision on the top. Yeah, it's true. It's very dependent on if the person knows the matchup, but I think with my current lists, I can't lose Arcane Auxilio. I've done many games against good Auxilio players on the Arcane version, and I have not lost since I have this list. It's a very good list to tackle Arcane Auxilio. Okay, so he's going for the sigil. He targets me. Okay. He'll break you. Okay, hi. So if I know it's gone in a flash, I have a very different sideboard. Sending 5, I'm going to AB4, pitching this. I have very different sideboards. If I know it's gone in a flash, but if I don't know and I'm going in the blind and I'm facing Auxilio, I will side with the Arcane sideboard at all times, because I think it's a more popular version actually of Auxilio right now. So I have like more chance to face an Arcane in the blind than a gun in a flash. Okay. Let's just use the card to get a card. It will be strike twice, that's great. And pass. If if I know the matchup is gone in a flash, I can side much more defense reaction. I have like 8 defense reaction that I have not sided in, and yeah, I have also played the boots and still have AB3 in case of, but I play the Graven boots. Alright, let's send this prognosis again. I don't even think it's possible to lose Arcane or Cidio actually, even if they eye roll. I don't know how they could eye roll. Why they're sending Ilil out? That's funny. Well, you have a card in hand now. Weird. Yeah, so I removed the Eradicates finally. Maybe it was not the right choice, but I found that they had not the impact I wanted them to have. Okay, he's going in all out on that. I'm taking some amount of pink. Sure. I will still ban 2 cards out of his deck. So I'm taking the damage here, that's fine. I can still deal like 6 and ban 2 cards out of his deck. Yeah, Eradicate is a must block for sure. But so is Prognosis, like, you need to respect it. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, all the Majestic contracts are positive on trades. Oh, you play both, okay, yeah. Yeah, I've seen your list, but I've seen many lists in the past few days, so I don't really remember it right now. Okay, you play both. And the only difference is that you have 3 less blues and 3 allocates, okay, yeah. So you don't lose much. Okay. It still pings me, which is funny. It goes in with the Comet Storm, I'm going with the Oasis. I guess I'm pitching 2. And I'm... no. Ah, Jesus. I guess I'm pitching 2 here. Then I'm playing that. I just want more blues to face Arcane or Cilio, I think. Simple as that. And I have better chance to have a blue to par with my Hunter Hunted. Either sling. They don't seem to be playing the loop, so I have no use in banishing the Save the Souls. I'm just taking so much value here, they should really not block this, but... I mean, it's a hard matchup, maybe he does not know it. Burden Bear, eat the ask. Right, so you can now see that the matchup is really not favored for Ocilio here. I don't see how he's winning anyway, so... For blues. That's my pitch tag, by the way. Can't seem to go smooth, I'm pitching. His ending is the... and just dies, yeah, you can't win that. You cannot win that, especially without the loop. Like, I ban his Wheel of Arcana very early on, and he uses hero power way too much. And like, he didn't ping me with Echo Flash for 2 when I had low cards in hand, or you strike twice to punish me for emptying my hand. So, I mean, this person clearly did not know how to play the matchup. But I'm pretty confident in the way that I can't really lose it anyway. But yeah, if I'm going into blind, I side the Arcan matchup as standard. Okay, Kasai, that's a nice one, we can try. We're going for Scapular for the Dynamos and Graven Call for the Allies. We get as much block card as we can, well, still 160. Almost percentage of Ocilio to me is like 75. Like 3 out of 4 Ocilios are on Arcan right now. Right, that's should I do that? I mean, if he does not have any draw, that's the best thing I can do right now. Right, let's just do it now. Blade Runner. Ooh, that's a nice hit. That's 4 cards out of his deck immediately. And his hand is Blade Fury and Eye Currency. Oh, 3 cards. He only had one red. Okay, well, I mean, that's still fine. And he goes in for the Century 5 here. So I want Graven Call. So I'm not going to buy back the boots immediately. And I want to keep my equipment for the eventual on-hits that may happen. So I would just block 4 and keep my shred in hand. So he can get his cranes here, that's fine. So we know his arsenal is Blade Flurry, that's a good thing. With this Hunter Haunted I got real good because we remove 3 copies of a card that gets go again. But that's a very nice end. Let's go. Okay, so this one is going to hit, I'm pretty sure. Riches of Tropal Dani. Huh. I think I want to bottom that. That's not a card I mean, it's a good card, but that's not a really important card for the matchup. Right here I will use Flick Knife to get the Graven Call online. The hand, the end was funny, yeah. I mean, that's why I like to have only contracts hands, only contract attack in my deck, because if I had a stealth here, that would have been really bad hands. Oh yeah, I think that I don't care about riches. It's a bad card. No, what I want to ban is Bloodfellow's Blade. That's a good hit. Okay, you have 2 Bloodfellow's Blade in his hand, so that's 2 less. Only have 1 left now. And I know you have Blade Fury on bottom, on his arsenal, so you can just not create any ally this game. I mean, yeah, Ocilio is like 75% of players are on the Archon version now. So you can go up to 7, right? Yeah, that Hunter Haunted would have been brutal here, removing 2 cards out of hand. So you can go up to 7, so what I want to do is block 3. I think that was an Nightland Skirmish in his hand. Oh, that was a Bloodfellow's Blind, right? So you can get go again. So let's block 3. Okay, so he will get a copper here. I'm fine with that. You can have as many copper as you want. The important thing is you don't have any ally. And I completely forgot to use Flick Knives, by the way. My bad. So he pitches the Bloodfellow's Blade here, okay. Interesting. Do I want to block this? Do I have any need of blocking that? I do not, I think. Let's just take the damage here. That's fine. Right, so I'm going for Scale Pillar. This music is so bad, but I mean it's free of use, so... And we hit, then we send this Blood Loss. Slice and Dice, that's a good card, I want it banned. And I will probably will. Right, let's use Flick Knife and not forget about it this time. And I get 2 cards, bam! 2 reds too, so that's really good. And we just pass. I mean, we're chilling here. Finding name who, yeah. The music is so bad, I don't like it, but that way I'm sure I won't be banned by YouTube for using copyrighted music. Okay, so we're going in for 7 here. It does not have any... You have Spoils of War active. So I think I'm going in for the clean 7 block here. And keep my reaction in hand. Okay, yeah, it drew another Blade Fury. Let's just use that. Pitch away that. Oh, that's right, yeah, I could play classical music actually. Okay, so let's go in for the 4 block and also get the inertia value out of that. That's so good. That's very good turn defensively. He had another Blade Free. Oh, that's right, he had 2. Why didn't he play the 2? Oh, that's so weird, man. Should I play the 2 so he could have hits on the first strike? So weird. Yeah, I'm going to change the music immediately, so classical music. Let's go for that. Oh yeah, that's much better. Do I want to pay? Yes. Do I want to pass? Yes. Right, so here I have 3 coppers. And sheep is the play here. And he's going in for the Cindery Sabers. Right. Yeah, I know the full seasons. Evelyn Morty, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the theme of Evelyn Morty too. I know the theme, I have it in my car, in my USB radio. Okay, so we're going in for the hot streak for 2 with no on hits. He's playing so weird, man. I mean, sure, I take 2. I have no use in blocking that. Yeah, that's why I'm not just blocking with them too easily. So little scale pillar here. Prevent him from blocking with equipments. And then I will send this leave no witness. Draw words bottom. I think Canadians in Montreal are very nice. I'm not sure about the people you're talking about. So let's use mask here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to ban something, so... Okay. Fate foreseen from hand, so that's good. I'm getting lots of value on that. Let's go for the shred. Boom. We're getting all the bands. He played it, so I don't... I played it before, so it does not take... I don't get the I still get the ban, but one yellow and one red. That's great. No, no Graven. I was thinking about it. What do you mean I'm 75 years old? You want to fight? Okay, that's 2 damage, fine. I'm hit. Yes, 74 maybe. Okay, he's pitching away Blade Fury. Okay. He's playing so weird. I have a CNC in there, so... Yeah, he probably uses Brave Forge before attacking. Yeah, thank you. Now my inertia trap play is much better. He does not play any attacks, so Codex will not bring him any attacks, but that's fine. Yeah, music was too quiet. I've moved it up a bit. You should hear it a bit now. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think overblocking is not the right path, because you're going to end up leaving her with too much value anyway. So I will get the Graven Walkers here. Use the Scapular. Do I want the CNC or do I want the Lignum Witness? Or the Surgical? The best will be Surgical actually, so let's go for that. So a little Scapular here. I'm hoping it does not play Blunton here, because I would be it would be so much value for him. Well, I can't play around Blunton really anyway right now. So let's go for the surgical play here. Targeting Kasai's hand. Draw swords in the red slot. So he's going to block, that's for sure. So I'm going to leave draw swords on top, because I can, if I draw Hunter Hunted, it's really good actually. He's going to lose his Cranes of Blospear here. Is he aware of that? I'm not sure. Boom, I get cut to the chase in Arsenal, that's great. No Hunter Hunted unfortunately here. Attacks me for 1 with nothing else. Fine, I will not block. Yes, I don't know why he blocked like that. I think this person does not know the matchup at all. Okay. Let's block. No, I will keep everything else. I should have blocked with the shelter actually, because I did not want to sink any card. So I could have kept sink for when I wanted to use its effects. Okay, so we're going for the Scalpel again. I mean, this game is already over. I don't see how she wins. Ciao, Martin. See you later. Thank you for coming. Let's use Tunic to send Graven for 2 here. Hello Vanessa, bienvenue sur le stream. Run through. Okay, so I want to bottom that. Yes, I did. So what happened is that I couldn't win against Decimator with my old list, so I just went with the Flick package again, and then I also added some stealth, such as Double Trouble Blue, Prognosis Blue, and then I also added 3 copies of Justinic. Unsheath, yeah, that's a better ban. Draws wood in the play, Blunton. Why didn't he Blunton me? Man is playing so weird. This is clearly a new Kasai player or even a new Fab player. And he goes for the blood on our hands. Alright. Buff weapon, go again and attack twice. Graven is more like a utility dagger that you use to, for example, kill allies. But you can also use it to push damage. Okay. Attacks for 6, go again. I'm going to be blocking 6. Attacks 3, I will be blocking 3. And come in for 2, and I will not be blocking. Okay, Nourishing Emptiness is interesting because now we will have an attack in his yard. Huh. So what do I want? Okay, so we have 5 cards in his hand. The hand is weird. Do I just send CNC for 6? Do I discard CNC to send the Codex? And where you have too much equipment blocks, so sending Codex is not very interesting. I guess I have best value just going for 6 flat damage here. Threatening life totals because, well, it's quite low on health. So I would be getting some equipment block, I think, here. And like a card from hand to block 6. So it's still fine. I need to eventually use up his fridge, so... Okay, that's incredible hand, actually. That's like one of the best hand I can have. I'm just going to pass comfortably. Provoke. Ooh. That one is rough. Okay, so I'm going to discard this. And play Hunter or Hunted. Shelter from the store. That's a good hit. Shelter from the store. Okay, okay. So Blunton gains in his hand is shelter and slice and dice, so I'm removing even a shelter from his hand here. We are eating good. We are eating very, very good. Okay, so now I can just send the Codex. He does not have the Valiant, so Liv will take the Brace's last blocking point, I think. And like a card from hand. That was sure, yeah. Arsenal Prognosis. That's fine. Cross Wolves is the play. Slice and dice. And send odds trick for 5. Right, so block 5. Okay, get to go again with the run through. And Saber for 6. Right, I think I'm blocking. So he gets the block of Dynamos back. I think I'm just going to go for the Graven, like 2 elves. And just pass the turn, or do I go offensive and force the Capita block? I haven't played any Justinic yet, so best would be to wait, I believe. Right, so I'm rewarded for my patience again. What's the trick? It's the play. This would create copper eventually. Glint will be played to give go again. I will sink below this. Not sink. Discard this one to prevent the copper from being generated. And you send the saber for 3, which I am going to take. I don't want to use my oasis for that. Now I can safely send this prognosis, because Justinic is here to back it up. Is he blocking ticks or is he blocking only like 3 or 4 is the question. Yeah, for sure, Vanessa, if you want to still not play Gravencourt, that's fine. I like a lot the Black Tech and the Gravengloves list. It's just I needed Craven sideboard for some stuff here. Because it's better with Double Trouble, for example, and because Craven is still quite useful. So he blocks 6, I don't even have to use Justinic. That's the best case scenario here. So let's just pass. Raise Blades. Sharpen Sense. Okay, it's a good turn. Ostrich coming in for 6 go again here. That's typically a turn where you should have used Kasai effect, I think. Okay, sure, I will take the 6. And he wants to arsenal, so maybe I should have used my oasis here. Right, so I'm not going to waste any more life points. I will use oasis, this one though, and prevent. No, that's not the right one. Sorry. I need to prevent the ostrich. So yeah, I lost the life points here, technically. I could have blocked this better, for sure, yeah. I'm going for the Double Trouble Mask and Justinic combo to ban a few cards and deal some damage here. The classic, as we called it. Right, so what is he going to do? It's such an awkward number to block Double Trouble with Justinic, like, it's a 2-card hate on reaction. It just gives me 3 cards, so I think that's a mistake, but Because I can just keep my Just Unique in my hand forever and it's going to respect it again and again and again. Like, you're just going to lose if you do that. And now we use this Kasai, oh my god. Plays so weird. Okay, so I'm just going to play this. Pitch 1. No, just speed the 3 and Sharpened Sense will be the ban. Maybe, unless you have Glint. Okay. Sharpened Sense. See what else you have left. Okay, so we'll get 2 Sharpen, you have 3 Bludgeon left in the deck too. So I need to be careful with Bludgeon, obviously, because, well, on life we are par, but on deck you have more cards than me. So let's go with the pitch tack. Okay, creating a Blade Dance token. Gives go again to his next weapon attack. Okay. Activates Kasai. Great. Did I play all 3? Yeah, I played all 3 of my reactions. That was Blade Runner, Blood. No. Which one was the other one? 2 Sharpened Sense and. Ah, yeah, it's 3 shelters, right. That was 2, 3, and 3, so that's great. So 5 is a magic number here. Let's see. We have copper on it. I will not need these flick knives anymore. So I could block with this to have the full value. Just threat chop to have the full value of this. What's tricky to play? We'll block with my walkers. And it's just going to pass, okay. Right, so what I'm doing now, I probably have a Blunton somewhere. Sending a dagger is very dangerous, I will not do that. So the best way I can convert this end without spending too much cards is just sending CNC flat. Even though it's not great for my pitch tack here because I just put 2 Justening before that. So it makes me 23, 19, okay, so it's slot 16 to 17 for Justening. Just going to take the 6? No, that's fine. And we destroy nice hit and run blue. This double trouble we play nicely with 2 Justening. We also have 1 more Prognosis left in the deck somewhere. It's now time to use this oasis that we parked in Arsenal a few turns ago. Target Centaur Saber. And we block. No coppers for you. Raise an army, glint. Okay. Let's block 3. And let's just send this blood loss. Blunton is on top. I will put it on the bottom. So I should have probably pitched this double trouble actually here. That's a mistake because you know, it's just an X and stuff, but we still have a Fateful Seed. Okay. Do I want to arsenal this double trouble though? I don't think I do actually. Okay, that's just 2. I don't care about that. So here we are. We have our last prognosis. So I still need to play around the clean the Quicksilver. Okay, it's not what I want. Still need to play around Blunton. You have 3 left in the deck, so maybe 1 in hand at all times. I don't want to discount anything. I should have used Mask here, my bad. We get Run Through, that's nice. We're going to arsenal this lovely oasis for later use. Psi effects, then it goes with the on streak here. I mean, I'm just going to block. Ooh, the Jack Edge and Little Blade combination is first ally, and he will get the hit. So he gets a gold and he gets an ally. That's great. That was a good sequence by the Gasai player. Well played. I'm going to block 3 on that. So he pitched away a Blunton, I put what on bottom, so I think in the next hand he will not have a Blunton. So I can play aggressively here, maybe. Like, it's very risky to do that, maybe I should not. First of all is I kill this, that's for sure. And then do I scale pillar? I think I just pass. So we have our first just tonic here. And we are getting back to the end of the trapdoors, so the threat tap will be very useful here. Okay, gets goals. Draws blade. It's a yellow one, so we have +5. It's going in for 7 here. It does not have go again, so let's use Oasis on Ostrich, and let's use under the trapdoor effect to get inertia, because it does not have go again, so that's why I prevent him from arsenaling the card. And we just send the prognosis. I don't even have to play the Justinic, he just plays around, that's nice. Did I even play one Justinic? No, I have all 3 left in my deck. Ostrich for 5. Okay. Let's use another trapdoor again. Get this inertia trap going. Right, so I don't want to fall in the Blunton trap right now, so I'm just going to block. You can't really play around Justinic forever. I still have 3 in my deck. I will draw the 2 in my next end, probably. Or because I only draw 2 cards, a little less. And that's 1 Blunton gone. Okay, next Huntsman. Okay, use this Kasai effect. mean... Let's see, I still have one double trouble. Let's block. I should have not blocked here, my bad. Wait. Okay, so what are we doing? I could take a card out of his end right now. So let's do that. Thing below will be put on the bottom here. Okay, I have all three Justinics now. I should have blocked with one actually, I think. That's too greedy to not play any. Not block with any, I mean. Yeah, let's block with one. So he did not Arsenal, so it was probably Blunton in his hand. So what are we going to do now? I have 6 cards remaining. I think I'm just sending the Leave No Witness here. And I get both of these Blunton, finally. So I still have a double trouble in my deck, right? Let's block. So you have no more blunted. 2 are here. And 1 is here, right? So no bluntons anymore. Let's go for dagger now. I believe he have the thing below in his hands, that's why he's not blocking much. Oh, he does not. I guess he just had the thing below in arsenal. I think, yeah, I saw one. I'm not sure you have it in deck, if it's a second card in deck or if it's... I guess he have it, but he wants to play around something like shred. Technically, yeah, I have only 2 shred of each in my graveyard, so I could have a third one. Now I have my last double trouble with just unique. And I just win on the next turn because I can threaten double trouble just unique, which is more than enough. Ooh, that's 3 Centaries. Okay. Interesting, but you have only 3 cards remaining, so kind of last resort play. So I'm taking 3 here. And here I'm blocking 3, and he does not have any more resource. So I win. That was a good game though. I know one of these last 2 cards are Riches of Tropaldani. So he's just going to die here. And that's a good game. Victory! It was quite close in the end, even though I don't think he played very good throughout the game, so quite close indeed, but I mean he played like so much cards. 37, I banish 36 of his cards. I mean 36 of his cards are in the ban shown. We have 34 here. So that's 70, then 2 more in hand, so that's 72 cards with the Valiant and stuff, and we still managed to beat that with just 60 cards. No more. So that's great. This was quite exhausting. I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time for another video. Bye bye.